Good evening, Mr. Frieden. As you know, we will be making up our following initiatives presentation. I'm Jennifer.
My name's Brianna, and we did our issue on feminism. And feminism is the belief that women should be treated as potential intellectual equals and social equals to men.
Yes, and feminism is important because this has been going on continuously, and it values human lives, such as women can, it gives women the opportunity to give them confidence and to know that they can be just as equal as men and just as powerful, and they don't always have to feel like men are always the superior ones. At this point of the presentation, when we did it in class, we were handing out our worksheets to the class, but if we were to do it again, we would hand them after we were done talking so it wouldn't be a distraction.
And this knowledge can be helpful on the exam if you come across a prompt that has to do with equality or identity. And then our first article is what must change for women to make it to the top. And it basically discussed how women are treated differently with no reason, and why they should be treated differently, and how it'll benefit women in the future in the long run, and also benefit men too. And that was basically it. And then there wasn't much pathos, ethos, or logos throughout this whole entire article. Yeah.
So the second article that we annotated was called "Do Men Really Earn More Than Women?" And this one was basically just saying that on average men do make more than women, but it's not that much. And the author of this article, his opinion or his stance on feminism was that yes, men do work or earn more than women, but it's not that much of a difference when it comes to the same abilities, experiences, and etc. This person used a lot of ethos, logos, but there wasn't much pathos to look for, so it didn't really appeal to our emotions as much.
Then the third article was Women and Work, and it was basically on what was holding women back. And the point of view of the author was that women are just as good as men and are just as good as leaders as men, and they shouldn't be treated as any differently than them. And there was a lot of ethos and pathos and logos throughout this whole entire article, and it was shown through examples and whatnot.
And then our fourth article that we researched was called "Even in Nursing, Men Earn More Than Women." This one was about how women outnumber men in the profession, or in the nursing profession, by more than 10 to 1, but men still earn more than women. And for their stance on this one, there wasn't really a point of view because it was more of a report than an article. They were just saying that men earn more than women. And this one used a lot of ethos, pathos, and logos, and it wasn't convincing because it was more reports, so it was just giving out more statistics and numbers and opinions.
And then our fifth article was Sexual Discrimination, which was Lean In, Push Out. And it was basically describing how women should have the same ability, like to get promoted in professional jobs, and basically saying that that they're no different, as in the other articles have been saying. And they all have had ethos, pathos, and logos. And it was discussed and arranged through the words and sentence and deep text and all that.
Yeah, so overall, most of the articles were for feminism. They wanted women to have equality as men, same opportunities, same pay gap or pay and all that. Just maybe one or two of them were kind of in the middle, or they didn't really have an opinion to give. And many of the authors were very persuasive, and the issue was covered throughout these 5 articles. And my opinion on feminism is that yes, I think women should be equal as men. Men shouldn't be more up here or down here, or women shouldn't. I think they should all be equal, and women should have the same equality as men.
And I agree with that because they're honestly, everybody's human, nobody's perfect, and everybody's the same. And there shouldn't be a division between men and women because they all have the same capabilities and everybody has the same ability to do the same job. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's worth paying attention to because it relates to worldwide issues. For example, I was scrolling through my Twitter feed the other day and I saw something about it. I knew kind of feminism what it was, but Brianna didn't really know.
Yeah.
And it would help her to know now this because she could be more aware of it next time and even give her own opinion or a say-so in it.
Yeah, and that's basically it.
So thank you for your time.
Thank you.